Hello, this is your boy Bill Escavava, and today I'm here to talk about the Knights of the Frozen Throne. So, it is the new Hearthstone expansion. It is launching at the 10th of August, so it's right here. It's right around the corner. It's like a day away. And I just basically want to go through some of my cards that I'm looking forward to, some of my disappointments. For people who don't know, it's coming out on 10th of August. I just said that, repeating myself. It's 135 card set, and this is what Blizzard basically said that they're going to do from now on. It's going to be 3 big expansions through the year, no more adventures, but the adventure content is being rolled into this for free. So once you log in, you will get a mission against the Lich King. Of course, beat the Lich King in this mission. You will get a Death Knight Hero, which is a legendary card, for free, and you will also get some packs. You should have already been getting packs the past 3 weeks due to the Frost event they've been having, where you get a free arena run and you get a free pack. Also, they had the Ragnaros Fire Festival, which gave you double gold, so you should have gold stored up to buy packs, and you also should have 3 free packs. And you will get more free packs, and you'll get a legendary. So they're giving some stuff away, which is good. I'm enjoying that. Each week, there will be a new adventure, like level to play, mission to play, and you will get a free pack from that. I believe it's 3 weeks, so starting this week with the expansion launch, and then next week, and then next week, and then it's over. Then you will have to buy packs with gold or with real world money, whatever, up to you. So let's go through some of the cards that I'm interested in, that I'm looking forward to, and through each class. So with Druid, Druid has some interesting stuff. I think their legendary Spider Beast 9 mana 3/7 Hadronox Death Rattle Summon Taunt minions that died this game. I think that's a terrible card that won't see play. Malfurion the Pestilence, which is their Death Knight hero, doesn't look too bad to me. I mean, summon some stuff, and you will also get a hero power, which isn't bad. Works with Fandral. Ultimate Infestation's a crazy card. 10 mana, draw 5 cards. That's an amazing card. And the rest of the cards that they have are pretty good. Spreading Plague looks pretty alright. The Druid of the Swarm looks alright. So overall, I think Druid's in a good spot. It's in a good spot right now. It's got the Jade Druid, but it also has Token Druid, so it's in a good spot. Next, we go to Hunter. Hunter's my favorite class. That's the class that I play the most. And I gotta say, Hunter's in a tough spot, and I think it will continue to be in a tough spot. Hunter has been probably low to trash tier for about a year now. It basically started in One Night in Karazhan. Hunter was okay. Wasn't anything special. Was okay. It wasn't the shittest class. It wasn't good class. It wasn't tier 1 class. It was middle of the pack. During Main Streets of Gadgetzan, it fell to trash tier, where no one could play it. And now it is just above trash tier. So it's still in the trash tier level. It's just Warlock is more trash tier than Hunter, but Hunter still can't do anything. It's not very good at aggro now, since Pirate Warrior and Token Druid is better, and also Token Shaman with Bloodlust is got more explosion potential. And it's not good at control, and its mid-rangey is a bit weak. So Hunters is in a bad spot. They've been in a bad spot for a year. Unlike, let's say, Shaman, who's been top and still has a top-tier deck. Mage has always been top. Warrior's at the top. So we've got Hunter's gonna struggle, I think, again. I think Hunter will be maybe a tier 3 deck again, like they are in Ongoro. In Ongoro, they're a tier 3 deck, mid-range tier 3 deck. The quest was a disaster for Hunter. So, I don't know. I'm looking at their cards. Bear Shark looks pretty good. Also, the Death Knight looks alright. And the Corpse Widow, which is a 5 mana 4/6 beast that your Death Rattles cost 2 less. With Savannah Highmane with Infested Wolf might be okay, but it's not going to be tier 1. It just can't compete with Mage and stuff like that. Going on to Mage. Mage, the class that Blizzard loves. It's already a tier 1 deck. According to many people, it is the tier 1 deck. Control Mage is the strongest deck right now, and it might get even stronger. Frostlich Jaina is an amazing card. It's a 9 mana, very late. All your elementals do have lifesteal, so if you have a board with elementals, you play this, you hit, you heal fully up. Her hero ability is basically Icy Touch. You kill something, you get a water elemental. That's an elemental that has lifesteal. Fantastic. Gets you 5 armor. Beautiful. Sindragosa, the big dragon, summons Frost Elementals, which is Frost Champions, which is a 0/1. Once it dies, you get a legendary. Some of the legendaries are really bad. This card isn't very consistent. Of course, you can always play this, then play Frostless Jaina, then next turn ping the elemental, the Frozen Champions, getting you a legendary and a Frost, and a water elemental with lifesteal. Seems a bit too slow. Control Mage is very strong. They do like going long turn, but that seems very slow. But Mage is in a good spot. Their quest is not too far off being like really good. And they've got Ghastly Conjurer, which gives them another spell that's not in their deck, Mirror Image, to stall the game, plus get another spell. They've got a card draw with Cold Wraith. If an enemy's frozen, draw a card. It's a 3 mana 3/4. 3 mana 3/4 is a fantastic, plus draw a card, fantastic card. So, Mage, overall, fantastic. Paladin's strong. Right now, Paladin was trash tier with Hunter last expansion in the main streets of Gadgetan. In Ongoro, they rose to the top. They're now a tier 1 class. And they might continue to be a tier 1 class because they've got some very good cards here. Uther, the Ebon Blade, gets a 5/3 weapon that has lifesteal, and their hero power becomes summon a Horseman of the Apocalypse. If you summon 4 of them, you win the game straight out. Realistically, that probably won't happen, but it's a fun card. Overall, Paladin doing pretty good. They've also got a fantastic 1-drop at Righteous Protector. I mean, 1 mana, 1/1, Taunt, Divine Shield, very annoying. Perfect counter to Patches, and it's a very good card. Priest. Going on to Priest. Priest is also in a place where it is interesting. I think Priest is very interesting. Priest was very bad for a long time. They've kind of gone into like a tier 2 kind of level with the Silence Priest and the stuff like that. They've got a funny legendary, not a fantastic legendary, but it steals your opponent's deck. Basically, gives you a copy of your opponent's deck, whatever's left of the deck, which is interesting. I don't think that's very good, but it's there. They've got a Death Knight, which lets you refresh your hero power and deal 2 damage. Works good with Raza. If you want to play Raza, because your hero power would cost 0. With Kazakus, that might be a thing, might not. Obsidian Statue, Death Rattle, very strong. So overall, Priest is doing, I think, okay. I think Priest is doing better than Hunter. Rogue is very interesting. Rogue has a very interesting Valera the Hollow, where it gives you a card that copies another card, so you can basically prep, eviscerate, then get another eviscerate again. It's a very interesting card. It's a very confusing card. Some people will definitely make mistakes with it, but I like that. I like a challenging card like that, a card that forces you to be smart while you play. So Rogue's still there. The thing with Rogue is everyone always says Rogue's going to be terrible, that no one's going to play Rogue, that Rogue is dead, and then Rogue still survives. So I think this class is like the bastard class that everyone will always shit on. Everyone will always say Rogue is dead, Miracle Rogue is dead, Thing is dead, Oil Rogue is dead, Weapon Rogue is dead. There's no Rogue, and then suddenly Rogue is still there. Rogue's still holding on, and I gotta give it credit to it. It's holding on, and it's still there, and Miracle Rogue is still a thing. You still see him there. They have Sharazin, the Corpse Flower, and they have stuff like that. They're still holding on. And as long as I think they have Gadgets and Auctioneer, they'll be holding on. And they are still holding on. And good on you, Rogue. And to all the Rogue players, I hope you make Valera the Hollow work and the other cards work, because I want to see Rogue still there. Next, Shaman. Shaman is now an icy class. It does a lot of ice things. It does a lot of Murloc things. It's got Murloc Draw. It's got a new Murloc. It's very interesting. I think Shaman is an interesting class. I have no problem with Shaman. It's still top. I don't really play much Shaman. I don't really care much about Shaman. It's got Thrall the Death Seeker. That's its knight. It basically evolves twice and gives your hero power the ability to evolve a creature, which is powerful. They've got a Snowy Giant. They've got a Giant. They've got a Legendary that gives you copies of frozen minions. So Shaman is basically, will this replace a token Shaman with Bloodlust? Probably not, but maybe a free Shaman will appear out of this. Warlock. Warlock is currently at trash tier, just below Hunter. What can I say? Warlock, discard mechanic, I went hard on the discard. I really want discard to work, but I don't think it's going to work. We got another 2 cards for the discard bit. We got Howl Fiend, 3 mana, 3/6. Whenever it takes damage, discard a card. Might be good, might be bad, probably bad. We've got the Blood Queen Lanethil, which is the legendary. Has 1 extra attack for each card you discard this time, and also has Lifesteal. Lifesteal is important for Warlocks because they need healing. The only problem is, if you discard this card, then you're kind of sad. That's all I can say. They've got other stuff as well. They might have a resurgence in Zoo. I think Zoo might come back. They also have a demon kind of synergy with their Death Knight, so who knows. Warlock was always a strong class. Warlock is always a strong class. It is now trash tier, I know that, but let's not forget they have the best hero power. They can draw more cards. That's their superpower. They've always got that ability. They'll always have that ability because that's their hero power. So you have to always respect Warlock. Warlock can come back easier than Hunter. Hunter needs work to come back. Warlock just needs a couple of good cards and boom, Warlock's back there at like tier 2 easily. With Zoo, Zoo's always been strong. Zoo can come back at any time. So who knows. Warrior. Warrior has some interesting things. It's basically a Tempo Warrior. They're pushing the Tempo Warrior, and I think Tempo Warrior might be a thing. They do have a lot of damaging your minions to get bonuses, and hell, Frothing Berserker is already there. He wants to be damaged. They've got the new weapon, which does 2 whirlwinds, damages. They got Forge of Souls, which draws 2 weapons. I think that's good. I think that might actually come into Pirate Warrior. Might actually use one of them just to draw Arcanine Reaper. So, who knows? Onto the neutrals. There are a lot of neutrals. I don't really want to go through all of them. You can probably just look them up. But the one I want to talk to about the most is the Lich King. The Lich King is here. He is in card form. He is an 8 mana 8/8 taunt neutral. Everyone can play him. 8 mana 8/8 taunt is not bad. But the best thing about it is at the end of your turn, you get a random Death Knight card in your hand. And that's good because it's repeating. Every turn you will get one of them at the end of your turn. And they're pretty powerful cards. There's a board clear in there. There's a face thing in there to hit 5 for the face. There's a weapon in there. There's Frostmourne in there. So there's a whole bunch of weapons out there. It's pretty good. It's a taunt, so it stalls the game. And is it as good as, let's say, Dr. Boom? Will everyone play it? I don't think so. Dr. Boom was like god tier since its boom bots went onto the field straight away. This still has to go into your hand, then you have to play it. But I think it's a pretty good card. I think it'll probably see some play somewhere. And even if it doesn't see play, I want this card because it's the Lich King. So either way, I'm going to put the Lich King in our deck because it's the Lich King. And I also want his dog because he's got a dog called Arthas, and it's a 4 mana 2/2, which when it dies, it gives you a Death Knight card. So overall, I think the expansion is good. I'm enjoying it. I want to hear what you think about the expansion. This was just a brief overview of my thoughts of it before it comes out. So please, Do not forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Bilish Kavava, out.